Welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about mobile phones. I'm really just going to cut straight to the facts and just be very objective about, right, this is how much you're paying and this is what you're getting. So topics I won't be covering is like pay monthly plans. Now, I should probably start by saying people in New Zealand and even people in many parts of the developed world, they spend far too much. You do not need to be spending 50, 60, 70, 80 or even $100 a month just on your mobile phone. There are some exceptions. For example, you're in a rural area that you can't get any other sort of form of internet, so you have to use data. But for everyday people that live in towns and in cities that have regular access to Wi-Fi, I mean, it's the 21st century. You got Wi-Fi at home, Wi-Fi at your workplace, you have Wi-Fi at school, which means you can be doing all your calls, texts, internet searches, all of that over Wi-Fi. Next thing I want to talk about is coverage. There's three main networks in New Zealand, so 2 Degrees, Spark and Vodafone, and essentially they have around about the same coverage. Certain areas, one provider might be significantly better, but for the most part, if you're living in towns and cities, they're all pretty much the same. The next thing is international calling. Basically, my view is that if you're doing international calling, just use something like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or Zoom or whatever else it could be. It's essentially free, again, over any sort of Wi-Fi network. So that's sort of my recommendation for that. And if you absolutely have to literally phone a phone number in another country, then I would recommend having a look at those phone cards, so you can actually buy specific phone cards that have much cheaper rates for international calling. The other thing is add-ons. So a lot of services, they provide these little add-on or data packs or minute packs or text packs or whatever, or like social media packs. If you're budgeting every month, this is how much I'm going to spend on my communications, my phone. Just stick to that. If you run out of data, so be it. Wait until you get to the next place where there's Wi-Fi, and don't get into the habit of buying these extra packs, because that's essentially the same thing as going through the store and picking up a chocolate bar down at the checkout. Basically impulse purchases. So stick to your budget, stick to your allocation of stuff basically. Quick word on 5G after another sip of coffee. So basically, Spark, Vodafone, they have 5G in some certain areas of the country. 2 Degrees, they don't have any 5G yet. Right, casual rates. And my recommendation is for everyone watching this video to actually go out and look into your service provider. Usually have an app or a website. Go have a look at your actual usage, like how many texts, how many minutes, how many megabytes of data have you used in the last month, in the last couple months, average it out. Do a little bit of math, do a little bit of analysis in that way. And you might find that actually you're not using nearly all the stuff that's in your monthly plan, and you may actually be a lot better off just using casual rates. So what are casual rates? So essentially you're just paying for each unit of stuff that you're buying. So each megabyte you use, each text you send, each minute you spend calling on the phone. Even though per call or per megabyte or whatever, it's going to cost a lot more, your total dollar amount spent for the month will actually end up being a lot lower. Let's have a look through them. So first up is Vodafone. They are 30 cents per megabyte and 20 cents per text, 40 cents per minute. Spark, similar story, 20 cents per text, 10 cents per megabyte for the first 10 megabytes, and that's per day. And then 30 cents per megabyte after that. And then 49 cents per minute, so quite expensive there. 2 degrees, again similar pricing, 20 cents per text, 50 cents per megabyte, and then there's 49 cents per minute, so pretty expensive to call. And here's the main one. This is actually the one that I use. I use Warehouse Mobile with casual rates, and you're going to see basically why that is as we go through the rest of this video. 8 cents a text, 8 cents a megabyte, 8 cents per minute. If you really don't use your phone all that much, you only do a few calls per month, a few texts per month, then it may actually be better to go with Warehouse Mobile. And the last thing I want to say about this is that as per the thumbnail, it's not clickbait. I actually do pay $0 per month for my phone. And the only reason I can do that is because I actually get a voucher each month from my employer that pays $10 a month. So essentially I don't pay anything for my phone, which I would highly recommend you do if your employer offers something like that. It's basically free money, so why not? So the next one is Skinny. 20 cents per text, 20 cents per megabyte, 20 cents per minute. And then, so the winner is Warehouse Mobile. So the next three sort of categories are the prepaid plans. So essentially, I went out, did a whole lot of research, compiled heaps of different plans and different configurations, and I've, for each provider, made a cheapest, a standard, and a fully featured plan. So first up, Vodafone, $13, and then Spark, $19, 2 degrees, $10, Warehouse Mobile, $12, Skinny for $9, the cheapest in this roundup, 250 megabytes, 100 minutes, and unlimited text. So you can see that Skinny is definitely the winner for the lowest price, but I will also note that Warehouse Mobile is the best value in my opinion, because you're getting essentially double the data and double the minutes, same unlimited text, but you're just paying a 30% higher price, which is literally $3 extra per month. The next one is the standard prepaid plan. So at Vodafone you can get for $16, at Spark $29, 2 degrees $19, Warehouse Mobile $16, and then last one, Skinny, $16 for 1.25 gigabytes, 200 minutes, and unlimited text. So these two are the same. As you can see, Vodafone, it's the same lowest price, but it's slightly less data, so it's basically obsolete. And so yeah, Warehouse Mobile and Skinny basically are equal at this point. Hello guys, this may seem weird, but this is actually me from the future, and I've actually gone back and edited this video, because as you're about to see, Skinny is not actually the cheapest. Neither is Warehouse or Vodafone for the standard package, and the cheapest is actually Kogan Mobile. So I initially, in my research, I found this, I saw that it was pretty cheap, but then I was looking around, saw they didn't have casual rates, so I almost lumped them in with all the other pay monthly plans, and then forgot to go back and check actually are they pretty affordable, and they actually are. So Kogan Mobile, $15 for 1.5 gigs, unlimited minutes and unlimited text, and as you can see that's actually slightly more data than Skinny, unlimited minutes instead of 200 minutes, and unlimited text, so, and for $1 cheaper. So yeah, Kogan Mobile is actually the cheapest for the standard section. But I will note, if you remember back to the casual rates section, that Warehouse Mobile had significantly cheaper casual rates. So if you do run out of data or minutes or text or whatever, I mean you won't run out of text, then at least for that you're paying far less for any additional data or minutes that you need for the month. And then lastly, the fully featured plan. So Vodafone, $45. Spark a bit more pricey for less gigabytes. 2 degrees for only $40, so that's pretty good. Warehouse Mobile for $38, and then coming in at the lowest price once again is Skinny, 4.5 gigs, unlimited minutes and text. So yeah, Skinny is the clear winner, but just a note that Warehouse Mobile is still not bad here. With only $2 more, you get the added 500 megabytes of data, and if you don't call too much, then the 200 minute for the calls won't be too much of a problem. And again, the casual rates being far cheaper for that extra little bit at the end. Hello again. Yeah, so I messed up here as well. Basically, Kogan Mobile is $25 for 4 gigabytes, unlimited minutes, and unlimited text, which you can see is vastly superior to even Skinny at basically $11 discount. You're only losing about 500 megs, and you still got your unlimited minutes and unlimited text. Yeah, so that's basically it for this video. Once again, major thing that I want to get across is that you do not have to be spending as much money as you are currently on a big monthly plan with all these gigabytes of data. With Warehouse Mobile, for $4 a month you can get unlimited text. It's just an add-on pack that you do. Still the lowest standard rates, casual rates, and basically just use that for emergencies, and the rest of the time just wait till you have Wi-Fi. So yeah, thanks for watching.